It's Around the Henny, brought to you by the all-exclusive network, Mogul, Eddie Law. You already know we're going to get y'all started off with a shot.
How do I like to do it this time?
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Woo. Welcome y'all to the show, man. We got a dope show on deck for y'all today, man. We got a legend coming to y'all today, man, Mr. Raheem Devaughn. So we got Mr. Raheem Devaughn coming on the show today. Real excited about that. You good, Eddie Law?
Oh, yeah, man. You know I'm feeling good. I'm in the hood, and I'm always really hood, baby.
Sound about right, man. Sound about right, man. So talk to me. What's up?
Well, we're going to jump right into the Henny fact, baby. Okay. On February 14th, 1990, Michael Jordan's jersey was stolen out of the visiting Orlando Magic locker room, and he had to wear the jersey number 12. But literally no one could stop him, at the end of the day.
They never gave niggas money.
Exactly. It's a hot mess. You feel me?
Damn, Daniel. Y'all savages for that. Jordan still put up them buckets on y'all.
Yeah, and he swept them. He swept them soon after when he came back out of retirement.
Shout out to the Henny fact.
Nah, man. And now I'm gonna just roll on with the question. Why what year did Denzel Washington win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for the movie Glory? One of my favorites.
1993.
No. And I was going to ask you, was that the final answer? But no. The correct answer is 1990.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Denzel, man. I'll pour up my little shotty shot.
Yeah, for Mr. Washington.
Small things to a giant. Yeah, no.
Yes, Lord.
Mr. Washington.
What we gonna speak on today is something about the right.
So today we're just gonna go into this real quick. How do you feel about the current state of the elections, and why do you feel like it's important for people to go vote?
Me personally, we had ages and years and generations go through and have to live with not being able to vote. And now we have the right to vote because we have protested, we have marched just for the civil right in order to vote. And, we're supposed to be all treated fairly and treated equally, but 3/5 of man, I believe, is the phrase. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, if you don't take your right to vote down to the polls and let your voice be heard, that's egregious, and that's a slap in the face to the people who came before you, who have died, got beat, got brutalized, got bit up on by dogs, got arrested, police brutality against, that's just a slap in the face to them, a slap in the face to everybody, not just talking to the African-American community, but anybody who doesn't go vote, and you have the right, or you always had the right to vote. I mean, that's just being ignorant and lazy if you always had the right to vote. But, people who look like myself and you, I think that it's a slap in the face to everybody who came before them.
Hey, man, that's an absolute fact, man. And just to piggyback out that, man, you got to go vote, bro. Like, the thing that irritates me is when people be like, voting don't do nothing. Like, it don't do nothing because your ass don't go vote.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the same people that don't go vote be the same people that be complaining that this hasn't changed, this hasn't changed. Yeah. Like, man, get your ass up. Just like you go stand in line for the club, you go stand in line, you know what I'm saying, free for 11, all that. Man, go to the polls. Let your voice be heard. And not just for the presidential election. You got your senators elections, your House of Representative elections, your local elections. Yeah, like, you don't want your kids being in rundown schools with rundown teachers. Vote on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the potholes in your streets. I know Atlanta got some of the worst damn potholes I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. I hit one when I was down there. It sounded expensive.
Shambivalous. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely get out there, man. Exercise your right to vote. Yes, teach your children about why it's important to vote. Know why you're voting. Don't just, it's very easy for somebody to say, go vote, but know why you're voting. You're voting so that your universe can be better. You know what I'm saying? If you're tired of your brothers and sisters getting locked up for 20 years for a bag of weed, go vote.
Exactly. And don't wait on nobody to create a song to try to break it down to you for you to be able to realize what it is about voting. You're supposed to, just do the research yourself, man.
Shout out to Yellow Pain, though.
Shout out to him from the city. But, they got so much traction and stuff like that. But that he just researched the knowledge and understood the knowledge that's right there in front of us. You
Shit
get
that
what I'm
we
saying?
learned in, 5th, 6th grade, man.
Yeah.
Judicial, executive, legislative branch. The way I
Yeah.
just remember is legislative makes the laws, judicial judges the laws, executive enforces the laws.
Exactly.
Damn, I gave you that for free, baby.
Yeah, exactly, man. But
Go vote.
Definitely go vote. Like, for real, go vote, man. Stop playing with us, man. Our next guest is a Grammy-nominated talented artist who has blazed the musical airways with hot singles like Guess, Who Loves You, and Woman, and so many more. Without further ado, I want y'all to show y'all love for the legend, Raheem Devaughn.
Raheem Devaughn.
That's the love key.
What's going on, Raheem Devaughn? Welcome to Around the Henny.
Yo. What up, world?
Blessings, man. I'm Y.I. Mogul. It's my co-host, Eddie Law. How you living, brother?
Man, all good.
Blessings, man. How's it going with, COVID going on right now? I know shit's a little crazy. How you holding up?
Man, I can't hold the good man down. I'm on my 1-2, man, on my grind constantly,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's solid.
Hell yeah.
It's an adjustment, but if you're a hustler, like it's all good,
Yeah.
Facts. Can't hold a hustler down ever. That's an absolute fact, man. We know you've been grinding a long time in this industry, man. Like, what's some of the things that you would say have inspired you throughout this time, in your career?
The spirit of competitiveness, being self-motivated, the passion and the love for what I do. Like, I still love what I do genuinely. You know what I mean? Like, I still do pull all-nighters in the studio, days at a time if need be, depending on what I'm working on, what the timeline is, and to get to the finish line or whatever that project is. It's the culture, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a culture shifter, like, in terms of what I do. I feel like I coined out and carved out a very unique lane for myself long ago, and now it's just about just maintaining it,
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Thanks for coming. I know your schedule is busy, and first off, I want to say shout out to you for going to boost morale with the soldiers, doing the USO tour, going to do shows over in foreign countries and things like that. And my question is, how is it like going over there to boost morale and, to see the soldiers in their daily struggle and their daily grind over there in the foreign countries? Because I, too, am a soldier, and I've been a part of some of those shows. Like, we enjoy the celebrities and stuff coming over there, but how is that experience for you?
Man, I miss it, man. It's crazy. Right before COVID hit, that was something I had my team working on because I did it some time ago. Yeah. And the impact that it had on me, like, going to the Wounded Warriors facility, base. Man, it was a lot going on at the time when I went, going from base to base over there, hitting the different territories and the countries, man. I'll never forget that. Like, it gave me a whole new respect for the military and the understanding of, and seeing our brothers and just seeing people over there in general putting their life on the line for us as citizens to be able to move how we able to move here so freely. Knowing that we had these enemies and different things that are going on constantly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was good, man. It was good to be, to be entertaining, but also to be a beacon of light, people away from their families. It's just like, it was just a crazy time, man.
Yeah.
Like, crazy in a great way,
Oh yeah, like when we hear that, celebrities and stuff coming over there, like we got some type of something because there's no radio, there's no nothing like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Eddie Law, shout out to Eddie Law. He's one of our servicemen in the military, man. Yeah. So, we definitely appreciate you, Eddie Law, your service. Raheem, so you won a BET award, right? How was that, bro? How was that?
Oh man, it's cool. It's cool, man. Like, the awards are always cool. Like, I'll never forget the first time I got a call, where I was nominated for a Grammy. That was awesome. You know what I mean? Like, three calls later, like, to have those nods under my belt, the BET Awards. It's humbling. You know what I mean? I don't really do it for the accolades. I do it for the culture and in hopes that I put out something that's timeless and resonates forever. But it's always good to be acknowledged too by your peers or
Facts.
on an industry standard level as well.
Yeah, and that's definitely understandable.
Dope.
From your debut album, from in this industry and all the time that you have been in the industry, like what is something that you have seen change, and what are some things that you would like to see change from start to the point you are in right now?
I think it's kind of happened. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the free world of music now. Like, you don't have to. You can be the label. You know, you put out great music and you promote it and you just stick with it, and eventually people catch on to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The DSPs, social media. You know, being what it is, Spotify. Like, you know, I was just seeing it. Saw a post the other day with like some cats were like shooting a video at the gas station, and then like little Uzi, he happened to be like getting some gas and jumped in. Video. And they had a hot record, you know what I mean, too. Like, you know what I mean? I peeped a little bit of it, so it was, you know, for what they do, you know. So it was like little things like that, you know. It's just about being in the right place at the right time and investing in yourself, and
definitely,
you know, you let the rest just kind of manifest.
Yeah,
that's an absolute fact. So, like, craziest thing that a fan has ever done.
Probably. I mean, you know, biggest form of flatteries in my world in R&B culture is somebody passing out at a show,
throwing them panties.
Somebody crying.
Yeah.
Somebody throwing panties. There was a young lady at the Dell in Philly though that like took off the bra and like she had like the
biggest titties known to me. Not funny.
She had the biggest tiggle bitties. Known to men. She had the tiggle. She ain't had cleavage. She had tiggle bitties. That's what we call them. You know, that's a Southern thing. I got that from my man David Banner. You know what I mean? It's like, tiggle bitties. It's funny. Right? During my Love King quarantine sessions, I go live with the fans, and one night she says, "You remember me?" And I said, but she said it. She said, "I'm from Philly. You remember me?" And it was like,
you already knew.
I just knew what it was. I had to remember. I had to remember.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. It was like a reunion. I got a box, man, that I keep, right? It's like a box.
Yeah.
Full of junks, man. Bras, the thumb. They sit on the, you know, it's in storage, but I got a throne, you know, a chair, you know, like when I'm touring, it's like, you know, it's like watch the throne, you know, like, so it's funny. So they would, every city they throw those pieces, those memorable pieces up on stage, like boom, and it just go right up on the, you know, on the throne, man. So that's that's all I got that I could, you know, those are the good. That's what I got, man. PG-13, you know what I'm saying?
The city of brotherly love shows some brothers some love.
Shout out to Philly.
Yes. Bulletproof, a song that you did with Ludacris, is so relevant in the current time in which we are living in right now. When you completed that song, did you feel or realize that it would still be so timeless and you know, relevant until if we could just look outside, it's still relevant right now, the lyrics of that song?
Yeah, I mean, I hope that some things would have changed by now. You know, probably just as Marvin hoped for the same, you know, 49 years ago, you know what I'm saying, when he wrote the What's Going On record. But yeah, definitely that's a record that resonated and reflected, like, you know, it's time. I like, you know, when I make those records like that, you know, Bulletproof, the new single, Marvin used to say, it's time capsule music is what I call it. You know what I mean? Where you can look back on the era, you can look back on the decade, you can look back on that, you know, as monumental as, you know, 2020 has been, the highs and the lows, right? It's it's history. We are part of history, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope. So like, give me your dream collaboration. Like if we got Raheem Devaughn and like just your dopest person that you would like to make a record.
Me on the hook. Maybe like me. Maybe like me, Nas, Jay-Z, and like Lauryn Hill.
Ooh. Look, bro came out with the
Yeah.
That'd be a mean one.
Yeah.
That'd be a mean one. You know
That'd
what I mean?
be crazy. Shout out to Lord. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Nas.
Pharrell doing a video like
right, like
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like produced by Pharrell or Dr. Dre or Timberland, you know, one of those guys, you know, Swiss Beats, something like that.
Nah, that's dope. And like, who are some of the artists right now that you really rocking with coming in on the new age side? You know what I mean?
I love all my bros, man. You know, me and Ro James got a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, dope cat, man. BJ Chicago kid. You know, I remember when he was, you know, working for Jill. You know what I mean? Like singing background. You know, it's a lot of dope artists though, man. Like it's a lot. We'd be in here tomorrow. I'd have to like kind of pull out the phone and go through the Spotify, but it's a lot of that. I'm listening to like everything. You know, I do. I've taken a break from it for a few weeks, but I do. There's Love King quarantine sessions where I'll do like Woke Wednesdays. So, like where I'll play like, you know, the conscious vibes, anything that's new, old, whatever. And then I do what's called the Garden of Love, which is like purely slow jams. You know, I usually play like anywhere from 20 to 23. You know, 2021 slow jams of currents, recurrents, classics. You know what I'm saying? Blending the new stuff. Hip the audience to some new music that's out there. So, you know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys' new album is dope too, by the way.
That's my baby.
So I think this might be my favorite album for her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Alicia, man, Alicia, one of the most slept on artists. I think we was talking about this with a guest a few weeks back.
Yeah.
She's like one of the most slept on artists of our time, bro.
Yeah.
Like
they did a good job with Alicia. They did a good job of making her a household name though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like she's bigger than her music. You know what I'm saying?
Real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she hop on that piano and get to singing, bro. That shit is just.
But that's Clyde. You know what I'm saying? It's Clyde Davis, man. They did a good job, as well as her previous manager, man. It was a combination, and you see, and if you notice, you know, that's why I think it's so vital. Management is important. Same thing is happening with her.
I was just about to.
It's the same. It's the team, but it's the machine. It's the team behind it, man. Like it means everything. By the time they went their separate ways, you know what I'm saying? The work was already done. Yeah. The brand was already created. You know what I'm saying? So,
and the talent is unspeakable. Like you can't deny that talent. That woman, both of them women have. Oh my God! I want to play the drums with them one day. Like you know, her and Alicia. Yes, that's always solid.
Yeah,
facts, man. Definitely appreciate you for coming, man.
Hey,
thank
man,
you.
Really busy day.
Definitely. So what should we be looking for, man? What you got coming up?
So the pre-order for the album on all digital platforms will be up at the end of the month in a few weeks. The album comes out November 20th. It's called What a Time to Be in Love. Big shout out to the colleagues who produced the entire album, as well as all the co-production producers on the album. And for Marvin used to say in particular, I want to give a big shout out to Desperados, my man Loverboy Vo, Mike Blaze. Definitely check out Loverboy Vo if y'all looking for, you know, independent artists, man. You know, you know, Marvin used to say wouldn't be what it was without them. You know what I mean? So I gotta give credit where credit is due. And yeah, man, just a lot of great things. We got a movie coming soon. There's a movie called Available Wife, which I'm in. You know, look out for my community work with the Love Life Foundation as well, which is my foundation. A lot of exciting things coming down the pipeline, man. You know, we still working through this thing.
That's solid,
Gotta stay busy.
That's solid, bro. We
already.
definitely, you know, appreciate everything that you do for the culture.
Yeah.
We definitely, you know, appreciate you much, man. And anything we could ever do to help, assist, or bring light to any of your moves, we definitely down for it, man. And we definitely got to have you back once the project drops.
Yeah.
So we go ahead and tap in. You feel me?
Indeed. Already, man. Appreciate y'all.
Got you. What's the name of the project again?
Once again, the project is called What a Time to Be in Love. It'll be out November 20th, and pre-orders will be up on October 30th of this month.
Excellent, man. Well, definitely, man. Raheem Devaughn, we appreciate you joining us on Around the Henny, brought to you by the all-exclusive network. I'm Y.I. Mogul, my co-host Eddie Law. Y'all just tapped in, and we out.
Right. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yeah.